Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to tell you the chilling story of a case that shocked India and left the whole world in disbelief. This is the tragic story of the Chundawat family, a family whose fate was sealed in one night, leaving behind an eerie mystery and countless questions. So sit tight as we dive into the tragic and mysterious case of the Chundawat family. Our story begins on a quiet morning in 2018. Gurcharan Singh, a longtime resident of the neighborhood, left for his usual morning walk. As he passed by the local grocery store, he noticed something strange. The store, usually open by now, was still shut. Outside, milk and bread deliveries lay untouched. Singh knew the Chundawat family, who owned the store, to be punctual. They opened the store every day at 6 a.m. sharp. Worried by this unusual delay, he decided to check on the family. When Singh entered the Chundawat home, he was met with a sight that would haunt him forever. The lifeless bodies of 11 family members, all hanging in a single room, greeted him. Their hands were bound, their faces covered, and even their eyes were blindfolded. The scene left Singh in shock and disbelief, and soon the entire neighborhood gathered in horror. The Chundawat family was well loved in the community. Originally from Rajasthan, they had moved to Delhi in 1999 and ran a successful plywood business along with their grocery store. The family was known for their kindness and generosity, and they never seemed to have any financial troubles. The family was led by Narayani Devi, the 75-year-old matriarch. Her sons, Bhavnesh and Lalit, both lived with their families, along with Narayani's daughter Pratibha and her daughter Priyanka. The three generations shared a home and were thought to be close-knit. But what led them to this tragic end? When the police arrived, they started looking for any clues that could explain what happened. At first, it seemed like a case of mass murder, but nothing was missing from the house, and everything was left as it was. Strangely, the family dog was unharmed. If intruders had broken in, the dog would likely have barked, but there wasn't a sound that night. It was as if something darker and deeper was at play. As they continued investigating, the police found something unusual in the house: a diary. It contained handwritten notes that sent shivers down their spines. The diary talked about the human body as a temporary vessel and suggested that if 11 people performed a specific ritual, they could achieve eternal peace and salvation. These notes hinted at a ritualistic practice that the family had been following under the guidance of Lalit, the younger son. According to the family members who were interviewed, Lalit had begun acting strangely after his father, Gopal Das, passed away in 2007. Lalit claimed that he could communicate with his father's spirit, who he believed guided him. He started acting as a spiritual leader for the family, conducting unusual rituals and instilling the belief that following these rituals would bring them peace and protection. The family's beliefs and trust in Lalit grew over time. He convinced them to perform a variety of strange rituals, including tying their hands and blindfolding themselves as part of a spiritual cleansing. They followed his instructions without hesitation, and he even convinced them that they would be safe if they performed these rituals together. In the end, it was revealed that the family had planned this ritual meticulously. They had even made plans for the next day. Priyanka had sent her clothes for dry cleaning, they had chickpeas soaking in the fridge, and they had even scheduled a cricket match for the children. This was not a family looking to end their lives. They thought this ritual was simply another step toward spiritual growth and peace. In the night leading up to the tragedy, they gathered stools and performed the final ritual under Lalit's guidance. Believing they were protected, each member willingly took part in the ceremony, completely unaware that it would be their last. The psychological phenomenon behind this tragedy is known as shared psychotic disorder. This is where one person's delusion can affect the beliefs of those around them, especially in close-knit groups like families. Lalit's influence over his family, coupled with their spiritual beliefs, likely led them to trust him completely, even in such extreme acts. What do you think could have driven the family to such a tragic end? Could it have been mental illness? Or was there something supernatural at work? Share your thoughts in the comments below, And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and stay safe out there.